Okay. So, how did you find Graal? And when did you start playing?
So basically, my cousin and I, I believe we were, wait, how old was I? I was 6 plus 2. I was 9 or 10 years old. She showed me the game, yeah. Her name was Athena, and she showed me the game, and I downloaded it on the App Store. I got addicted to it somehow, I don't know. I just found it really fun, especially the role playing and stuff. And I started playing, I think it was the end of 2011. No, it was actually the end of 2012.
Did you experience any changes after your first year of playing?
I actually, if I can recall, yeah, it was like when the graphics changed from 2012 to 2013. That's when the graphics changed. Yeah, I actually don't remember a lot because I was like really young, but all I remember was that the graphics changed. What else was added back in? And then in 2015 was when the castle was renovated. Destiny was added as well. Yeah, those are all the changes I can really remember from back then.
Do you own any items with crazy histories or backstories? If so, then could you share a story?
Oh, I have one. It's this isn't really a crazy story, but it's actually the synchronized swimming. In fact, it was from 2016. Oh, I think it was from 2016. It was the synchronized swimming effect. It was from the Sports Nexus, and I remember, like, I think it was the first time I bought something. I bought Graal with real money, and then I think that's one of the first things I spent with it. But I'm not sure if I actually did use real money, but I remember spending money on the synchronized swimming, and I actually didn't like it because, I don't know, it was kind of weird. It was like, I remember it clearly. It was 3,500 Graal. I spent Graal on it, and I did not like it at all. It was like really expensive. I kind of didn't like it, barely used it.
Are there any items that you regret not buying from the past? If so, then what were they?
Okay, so this wasn't something that you could buy. It was actually one of the Halloween prizes for the museum. No, not the museum. It was the maze. The Halloween maze. I believe it was the one from 2020. And it was the one where there's this flying gargoyle. It would carry you. Yeah, I regret not doing the quest for that, because it does look really cool. So the gargoyle flying mount, I think that's the only mount where you don't ride it on the thing.
In what year did you feel as if the good times were gone and Graal was no longer the same game as you remember, and why?
Well, the magic for me disappeared in 2016. That's actually, it's because, like, I don't know if that was the same for you, if 2019 was the same. But for me, 2016 was when, actually it was either because I had an old account and I lost it. I had that account for like 4 years? I think it was 3 years. And then I didn't know how to get it back. But actually, I retrieved it, I believe 2 years ago. And then I started looking back at the old items. Yeah.
If you could go back in time, then what would you change?
If I went back in time, I started many house projects, but I never really finished them because of, like, everything was really expensive. Making Graal was, like, really boring. I wish there were like other ways to make growlats, but then I never finished any of my house projects. But if I were more patient in like doing the bounty and the looting, I guess I would have finished those house projects, because before I started a cafe and then I never finished it. I started an amusement park or whatever. I never finished it. I wish I went back in time and finished all those. Now that I'm older and have money, I would go back and finish those projects.
What motivates you to keep playing Graal?
So basically, I started a house project 2 years ago when COVID started. So when COVID started, I had more time to play. Because it was quarantine, and then I had more time to play. So then I started a house project. I wanted to finish it. It's like a normal house with. I actually have two houses: the normal house and the guild house. I have two of those, and I want to finish those as soon as possible, and then like fulfill my dreams like when I was younger. No, I've never really tried to make new friends because one, they speak different languages. Like Portuguese is really. I think it's Portuguese. They speak Portuguese. I can't speak Portuguese. I've never really wanted to make friends because I just wanted to focus on my house and like finishing it as soon as possible. I did have some times where I did stop playing because I was bored of it, or two, I was busy. But I always come back to the game anyway. I don't know, I just feel attached to it, and if I do finish my house, I think I'd like start another goal, like make new friends or.
How do you view the game today? What recent changes do you like or dislike? And why?
How do I view the game today? I actually don't have any bad views on the game. I've always viewed it as the same. The only thing that changed was that there are less people now, and it just feels a bit more lonely. And then now that all my friends are gone, there's like really no one to talk to in the game. It's just about again, I always mention it, the house building. I've actually never made any friends since like 2020. I love everything about the game, to be honest, but the only thing I don't like is the customer service. It's because, okay, so I like everything about the game except for two things: the customer service and the ways to make growlats. I wish there were like more ways to make growlats instead of just looting and like farming and all that. It's kind of boring. I wish there were other stuff. Other kinds of stuff. And then the customer service. I actually bought growlats 2 weeks ago, and my growlats never came. And then I tried contacting them, but they never did reply. So I don't think I'm ever buying growlats again. I'm just gonna do the traditional farming.
What items would you want to see in the nearby future?
To be honest, I want like a night and day system. I don't know. I feel like it's always daytime, in Graal. And like if there was nighttime, I guess it would look nicer with the lights and stuff. Cause the only way to have it nighttime is to use the light orb and put it in your house. I wish there was a night system, and then like more monsters appear. I don't know. I just want a night day system there, cause like it being daytime is just getting boring.
Well, that concludes the ending of this interview. Thanks for joining, and good night.
Okay, thank you. It was nice talking to you.